Hi YouTube, hi everybody, and welcome to another video. Right, it's been a while since I put a video up about the layout. Last videos were obviously working with Laurie and the Sci-Fi Loco challenge, which was lots of fun. But you know, I thought it was about time we got back down to some layout action and some modelling talk. Going back to Laurie, those of you who watched his video about Bongo the clown figure, I have received that now, so I shall be uploading my Spot the Bongo running session, so look out for that. People who want to join in and be the next one on the list, make sure you leave a comment saying that you'd like to take part, and then we'll sort that out. You know, sending Bongo off to you for the next one. So yeah, right, back to the layout. Now, as the title suggests, channel changes. This isn't just a layout update. I'm going to talk about some ideas for the channel. I think we'll talk about them first and get them out of the way. Right now, a while ago, a few months now maybe, I kind of had this talk already about the layout. I'd said that, you know, it's in a more or less completed state, this Common Ban. The videos, when I've been doing the videos, not much has been going on in them, not mega changes, little bits here and there. The views on my videos have started to decrease, so I've just decided that I think Common Ban has now finally run its course. I've prolonged it a little bit from the first time I've mentioned this, but as I said, you know, views are decreasing and I'm running out of things, so it is a 6-foot board at the end of the day. I mean, how many updates you can do on a 6-foot board, especially when it's in a practically completed state already. You know, so I think the time has come. So from this video onwards, there will be no more Common Ban updates. The things that I left to do on the layout, you know, the finishing off jobs. You can see here that I'm finishing off this fence that I started and did ages ago. I've got the bits together to finish the back scene off today. The yard area down that side just needs finishing, so it's all little niggly finishing off jobs. So you won't see another Common Ban update video. I'm 99.9% certain. The next Common Ban video you will see will be Common Ban finished. Completed, done, dusted, nothing else to add or anything like that. You know, my little layout will be complete. So to go with that, you know, it's what to do next. Now, I've also been thinking about Keithley sidings. That's still up there, is Keithley sidings. Still in the state it's been for a long time, as is Ems Lane above that. What I'd like to do is get those two finished as well. So look out for ideally 3 videos of Common Ban finished, Keithley sidings finished and Ems Lane finished. We've just spoke about Common Ban Keithley sidings. All that needs doing up there is the rear of the layouts of the back scene, and some little bits in front of the back scene. And Ems Lane, again, that's practically the same. I think the only thing I want to do with that is populate it a little bit, so you know, they're all pretty much done. What'll happen then? Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm dying to build another layout, but obviously there's 3 layouts in the way before I can think about getting another one in, so we'll see. But yeah, so look out for Keithley Signs and Ems Lane videos. Also running sessions, you know, that's not going to be the end of the layout. You know, I've still got lots of running sessions planned that I've had planned for a while. I'd like to carry those out. Hopefully Keithley Sidings and Ems Lane running sessions as well. Looking back through some old videos, I kinda enjoyed looking back at those 2 layouts, you know, on screen, so I'd like to try and do some running sessions on them as well. But as well as layout talk, my main idea for the channel is that if common band layout finishes common band layout updates are finishing, which is primarily what me and the channel are known for. It's what to go to next as the main as a main topic. So I'm thinking like a modelling workbench type thing. Layout updates are stopping, there's not much to do, but I have so many projects on the go, so many modelling projects on the go. The things I'm going to show you for this update are all things I've been working on over the last couple of weeks, and I've just got loads more to do as well. So I think that's where I think the channel should head, to a more modelling themed topic, looking at the things I'm building, looking at the kits I'm doing, looking at the loco builds I'm doing, things like that. So still model railway related, but just not layout related. So that's what I'm thinking. So please, everyone who watches, just drop the comment of yes or no. Should I go down this modelling workbench style route or not? That's all I wanted. So if everyone could do that, I would be very, very grateful, because you're the guys who watch it, you're the guys I need feedback off. So if people could do that, it would be much, much appreciated. So there you go, that's the channel change talk out of the way. So on to the update, or the things that I've been doing. It's basically stock work, and the layout has had some things done, as you can see, and I've mentioned this fence all the way along. I don't want to go all the way up and show you what I'm going to show you, but this fence has been reworked, just securing it a bit more. A few more figures have been added, mainly this one here. Another flasher to go with a flashing man. Not like a 99p fine, just a bit more humour. And that's practically it. I haven't done anything major to the layout. I've got some bits together today to finish off the back scene. I'm also adding another signal here in front of the other one. That's going to be a shunter signal. I went away to the Lake District a few weeks ago, weekend away, and I visited the Lakeside and Haverthwaite Railway, and they had shunter post signals all over the shop. So I thought it was about time I had one, so I've got an old signal, chopped it down, and that's going to go there. And that is practically it for the layout. So yeah, so hopefully the next time you see the layout, it will be, as I say, finished. So right, on to stock I've worked on. So first of all is this. It is the Royal Mail Brakeman. This is now ready for service. It's had a practical coupling added at this end, because it does have very detailed 3-link couplings, but I've kept that one, removed the other, and then I've added an old BR logo there as well. We're on a preserve line now, so we've taken away its pretty much more modern appearance, and thrown an old BR logo on there instead. So yeah, that's gonna go straight into service for some quirky running. Next reworked thing is this, the little brakeman. Again, another old Homeby one, but I had to have it for its size. These are the smallest brakemans you can get, and I love them. All I've done is I've removed a coupling from this end, one of the massive big silly ones, and then I've weathered it, so black wash all over that, and then the handrails and chassis picked out in my Woodland Scenics Rusty Rail pen. So looking much better now, far less toy-like. So that's that for the brake bands. The next things I've been working on are these. I'll show you one at a time. The tarped car. Now I showed this a couple of videos ago, but I've now added these tie downs at each end. These are elastic bands that I've cut up and I've tied around the ends, and then I've given them black washes and weathered them black. So that's now tied down properly, is that car. Next is this flatbed. Again, showed you this a while ago, this wagon. This was a 99p find. Someone's reworked it into an NCB wagon, and what I've done is added what seems to be an obligatory load for a wagon on model railways is a tractor. So I've added that on. There's some matchsticks under there for wooden chocks under the wheels. Oxford diecast tractor that I've repainted into white with red wheels, with a rusty engine. That's that. Next is this camper van load. This again was another 99p eBay find. This is one of the oldest diecast toys you can get. It's an old Matchbox Lesney model of a VW microbus, as they called it. So this is how it is in an original play-worn old relic condition, which I think looks brilliant. It's a very patchwork, you know, scabby blue. And when I got it, I was very surprised to see that it's practically, if I put this Oxford diecast one next to it, it is practically double O gauge. Look at that, there is no difference in them at all. They are exactly the same. I bought it to turn into a little project, you know, repaint it and things like that, but I love the appearance of it so much, and when I found out the double O gauge, it was going straight on the layout, so it's gone with this flatbed. That's been tied down around the buffers. I googled, you know, prototypical things like that, and loads were tied down like that around the buffers, so it's on there for a nice little triple rake of flatbeds. Off they go. Next things I've been doing are these. I have been doing some kit building. Built two wagons here, mineral wagon and a cattle wagon. Very enjoyable. These are the Dapol kits, so these are the newer tooled Kitmaster versions. Long time ago when I first started, I did the Dapol Railbus kit. Awful, worst kit I've ever done. Nothing went together, the parts were shoddy, it was rubbish. But now with the new Kitmaster tooling, these go together in like 10 or 15 minutes. You know, once you've done one, you can churn these out, you know, quick time. They go together well, all the parts fit. So yeah, so I've now got a mineral wagon. Very enjoyable to build, weathered, ballast load inside, and then this cattle wagon. Wanted the cattle wagon for a while, and these come out absolutely brilliantly. So happy with how that looks. So yeah, I won't mind doing more of these, but yeah, if you want to have a go at kit building, get hold of these new Kitmaster, Dapol Kitmaster kits, because they're really good. Oops. Look what I'm doing here now. Right, so that's them. And then the last wagon to show you is this. Nicely rolling in. It's a Lomac. With a shunter load. Now this Lomac I've had for a long time. My mate picked me this up way back ages ago from a show, and this has been sat in the disused siding with some old wheels and things on it. But then I got this Airfix Drury shunter kit, 99p. It was already built and painted. Wasn't the best paint job in the world, so I attacked it with a can of red oxide primer all over, and I chained it to this Lomac. Got some of the, you know, scrapyard lettering on there, old face, sad face, scrap, let me live, sold, don't take parts, and then sold again on this side, and for common barn. So yeah, nice little fun project that turned out to be. God, I can't get it back on now. I think it looks quite good. So let me know what you think about that. And I cannot get this, there we go. So yeah, quite happy with how that came out. So a lot of stock work's been done of late. And I mean, I think that just shows by what I mean by the projects that I do. You know, I've got loads and loads of little projects dotted around all over the shop. Including this next thing I'm going to show you now. This is a Loco, scratch built. Brace yourselves, it's a bit weird and wonderful. Quirky, you know, as you like, and you might need your sunglasses as it's a bit bright. But here is Common Barn's diesel dumper. Ta-da! Right, there's a bit of story behind this, few little stories actually. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I came across a company called CW Railways, which were a 3D printing company, and they churned out loads and loads of little quirky locos like this. But they primarily aim at the 009 market, so it was a bit rubbish, you know. We were in talks with the guys there about their diesel dumper, but we couldn't manage to change the design, you know, to fit a double air gauge motor. So the idea, you know, of me getting one went out the window. And then a couple of weeks ago it was Keithley's Model Railway Club Open Day, and there was an O gauge steamy there in this livery. It was a baby blue body with a red chassis, and that paint job immediately caught my eye, so that was banked in the old memory for a future project. And then going back to Laurie's sci-fi challenge, I was originally going to send him a diesel loco, an old Triang USA one, which this cab belonged to. This was the short bonnet, the cab, and then it had a really long bonnet up to about here. You know, it was a massive Kobo chassis thing. So I lopped it off straight down the middle, and I kept the cab and the short bonnet to make another body. That's been glazed inside, and it's been mounted on an old wagon chassis, which is now gone to red. And then we added I'll have to turn it around this way, then we added the dumper aspect. So this is just a flatbed made up of matchsticks, with some ballast in there and an oil drum. These do exist, mainly European and foreign are these diesel dumpers, or narrow gauge, but I love the idea of them. You know, I love the idea of having a dumper truck on your layout, on your rails. So Common Barn now has one, the diesel dumper. It's not finished, it needs a couple of transfers adding. It needs some weight adding to it. The little motor bogie don't like trying to drag this around with no weight, so it needs that. But yeah, I'd be interested to know what you all think on that. Something very different. But yeah, another enjoyable build. And then as well as that, one more thing to show you, and I'm going to bring this into shot. New loco. There it is, Intercity class of weight. You know I love a weight, but I've always loved them in this Intercity livery. This is the Hornby Railroad version, named Piccadilly. Should bring it a bit further forward actually. £26 brand new for the railroad, for this railroad version. It looks just as well as I wanted it to look within a coach like that. That looks brilliant, does that to me, that little train. So yeah, brand new, runs great. I know it's a railroad version, but that's fine. And the only difference to me between this and a detail one is a bit of piping on the front, some glazing, and it's a little bit smaller. But half the price easy, so I'm happy with that. Happy with that. And that's it for this video. You know, we're up to 18 minutes now. So yeah, as I've said, if you could all put comments about what you think about the modelling workbench idea. I'm pretty sure that's the way I'm going to go, so let me know what you think about that. I can do one of those straight away, one of the modelling workbench ones, you know, just here from where I'm sat I can see 4 loco projects that I've got on the go. So, you know, lots and lots of stuff to show you. If people don't like it and you want me to keep doing this, then I'll just do another local update and I'll show you the projects in that when I'm finished. But yeah, as I say, please all let me know. And I'm going to shut up now because this video is very long. So next Common Barn video will be finished. Let me know what you think about the channel changes. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you all soon. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.